really important to maintain that focus, just because, like we've seen in the past, 1 week can ruin your whole season. So we're trying to, I guess, go against Maryland with just a fresh mindset and just try to go end the week 1-0.
How much do you guys still think about Iowa, Purdue, and just that it's not going to happen to this team?
I mean, it's hard to forget about it just because it's part of our program. I mean, most of the guys, a lot of guys that are part of those games are still here, and we know that that's what's in the past, so we try to avoid it.
Jeff, what do you want to get done this week?
I was just talking to Coach Hafley. He just said we want to just polish up our fundamentals. You know, over the course of a season, things kind of slip away from you, so just fine-tuning all those little things and just put that in kind of the bank moving forward.
I know you guys just had this, off day a couple of weeks ago and did the list of what to 3 up and 3 forward and all that. Are you doing that sort of stuff again, or just a refresh with fundamentals this week?
I don't think we're doing that again just because, I mean, it was just 2 weeks ago. We had a bye week.
Yeah.
But I know the coach is going to put a big emphasis on refreshing those fundamentals.
What kind of bonus is that, having a second bye week when you usually only have one in terms of your recovery, in terms of getting ready for the home stretch of the year?
I think it's a big bonus. I mean, it's the first time that I've had 2 bye weeks, especially so close together. So you got to give a lot of guys a chance to recover their bodies, over the course of a season. Fall camp, people tend to get injured. So having that extra week to recover before you head into the last 4-game stretch is really big.
You're a guy who's played more snaps this year than you've played in previous years. How is your body at this point in the season, 8 games in?
I feel good. I know Coach Hafley, he's done a really good job of just make sure the DBs bodies feel good with kind of just implementing some NFL stuff, the way they rest the guys who play a lot of snaps, and I think that's been working out really well for us.
Jeffrey, what's the confidence level of this defense right now, and do you feel like you guys made a statement against Wisconsin?
I think the confidence level is really, really high. Like I said earlier on in the year, we're looking for redemption. So to get a chance to go against these teams and kind of show what we're able to do week in and week out, it's really big. So now we're just focused on going forward and playing a really good game against Maryland.
Jeff, the 2017 recruiting class, you guys are the crux of the team, guys like yourself, Chase Young, many others. You guys were ranked number 2 in the country that year. When did you know that was a special class? Did you guys kind of know right away when you came here?
I think, kind of right away. You saw J.K. making plays at a really early age. Chase, Sean, Barron, Wyatt. It's just a lot of guys that stepped up and made a lot of plays. So I think early on we had a feeling that this class would be special.
Jeff, when Coach Hafley came into the post-game room on Saturday, he was talking about the touchdown throw, and he said from his vantage point he was sure it was going to be picked off. What happened there? Were you getting pulled down a little bit behind? What happened on that play?
So when I went to look back for the football, I saw it in the air, and I thought it was just me and that receiver.
Yeah.
So it being 100 thrown balls where I was kind of getting ready to intercept it, and then all of a sudden the second receiver appeared out of nowhere and just took it. And so it was like a kind of like a play where you're just like, wow, what could have been. But at the end of the day, we're just glad that was the only points they scored.
Do you think they ran the wrong route? Because usually you wouldn't have 2 receivers right there. Do you think that was just
I think it was a clear out route. 1 and 2 ran a clear out route to set up number 3 on the 10-yard out, and then the quarterback just took a chance and tried to make a play. And unfortunately, he made that play.
What did Hafley say to you guys about that?
Having Chase Young on the field benefit you and the rest of the defense?
I think it's big just having someone that can, I think like Coach Hafley always tells us, you're only as strong as your D-line for the most part. So having those guys in the front, getting home, rushing the quarterback, it makes it easier for us because it's harder for them to run deeper, developing route concepts.
Yeah, because they have to, the other team has to account for them all the time.
Yeah. You have to block for a longer time. It just makes it harder, especially when you have someone like Chase getting back there so fast.
Jeffrey, I know you and Justin Hilliard aren't in the same room, so to speak, but when did you notice this year that he could rise up and be a factor maybe for this defense?
I've always known Justin Hilliard would be a playmaker just because I see him on special teams, the way Coach Meyer talked about him. He always spoke great things about him. So I think for him it's about just staying healthy and just waiting for it to translate onto defense. And it did. He made a really big play with that tackle for loss on Jonathan Taylor. And I think that just spoke to the work he's put in.
I was going to say, are you seeing 5-star, he was basically a 4.5, 5-star guy coming out like you were. Are you seeing him play to those capabilities now?
Definitely. And I think as we go on, he's going to be really big for us coming into next week and even after that.
Jeff, last year you guys were the most penalized team in the country. This year you're among the least penalized teams.
What was the emphasis like from the coaching staff in the offseason, and how did you all get that turned around?
I think playing with technique, playing with better technique. Everyone here has been comfortable with their technique, so when you play within the technique that they teach you, it's hard to kind of get penalized because you're not holding or you're not interfering with receivers or you're not really looking at the ball, so you're not jumping off sides, things like that.
Did the coaching staff emphasize that any more coming into this year than maybe they had in the past when you were here, just because the number was so high last year?
I wouldn't even say they ever really emphasized penalties. It was just kind of like through what they coached us to do, our techniques got better, and then with the technique getting better, the penalties going down was a result of that.
Jeff, I asked
Couple of questions.